So if you join as a functional consultant in any software company, the first thing which you are going to do is you will ask for in Oracle Fusion financial modules, you will ask for they will give you credentials, which is login credentials. Once you get login credentials, then as per the module, so as you are a consultant, they will give you the default roles, which is application implementation consultant and IT security manager. So application implementation consultant is nothing but if you want to create a project, then you need to have a job role of application implementation consultant. So, and there is application implementation manager, application implementation associate. So all this application implementation is mandatory for you to create a project. Then followed by you will have another job role called IT security manager. What is this IT security manager means? Say suppose you are a senior consultant and you have associate consultant and function consultant under you. So if you want to create a user for them, like for these people, you need to have a job role called IT security manager. So application implementation consultant, you need to create a project called, for example, MECD project. You need to create MECD as a whole. You need to create. Then you need to have application implementation consultant job role. Then if you want to create a users, the employees under you, or if you want to create any other user, for creating of users in application instance, you need to have IT security manager job role. So once you create, so based on the module, so you will be asked whether you will be asked if you are want a general ledger job role or AP or AR, cash management, fixed asset, whichever module. Based on the module, you need to create a job roles. So for example, in general ledger will be general accountant, general accounting manager, chief financial officer, financial analyst. All these job roles you need to create to access general ledger. And for AP, it will be accounts payable manager, accounts payable, like assistant of whatever, the AP payables, payables manager. So all these things you need to assign. And for assets, fixed assets, asset accountant, like this, you need to assign based on the job roles. You need to assign them. So once you have done the job roles, so what you need to do is you need to you need to run few processes like for example, retrieve latest LDAP changes and import users and role security for you to. So for you, as you have created just now, so for that, your name to be synced with Oracle. So you need to for that to sync, you need to run these processes. Once you have run, so I believe the login credentials, I believe there will be some DBA team, database administration team, which will give a normal, it will give some normal like Chris, welcome 123. So you will log into Chris 123. He will be having IT security manager so that you can create your user. So you will go and you will create Sneha and you will create a password and you will add all these roles, whatever required roles you will add, and you will log off. You will log off, and next time in the same instance, you will log in as Sneha, and you log in and you will start working. Say suppose in general ledger, if they have given you general ledger, so the first thing which you need to do is first thing is you need to go and create a you can start with calendar. So calendar, you will ask the client. So based on the client, they will be giving you an Excel format. So whatever as per BR100 or an Excel format. So you will be asking the client whether it's December to January or April to March. So based on the country requirements and based on the calendar, as per the client confirmation with your project manager or senior consultant, as per their Excel sheet, you will be going and creating calendar, April to December or January to February or whatever calendar you will create. And in calendar, you will have a grace period of 1 month. What is this grace period of 1 month? Say suppose January to December. So, but the books are closed practically in January, you will be closing the books so that you will create that you will so that whatever adjustments throughout the year you can do in that one period. So that one period you will just keep as grace periods all. So you'll keep grace period as 1 month and you'll go ahead and create a calendar. Then in currency, Oracle defaultly has all of the currencies, but to ensure to double check, you will go and create the currencies, whether all the currencies are there or not. Okay, once that is done, then you will go ahead and you will create a chart of accounts. First you will create chart of accounts value set. What is chart of accounts value set? It's just like, say suppose if you do purchased anything from a MACD. So you first thing you need to define, you are subcategorizing all this transaction, financial transaction, like company, state, then branch, then product, then account, then future one, future two. Future one, future two are just a dummy one in case if you want to invest future. If you want to, like, if you purchased a veg burger in future, if you want to make a fera fairy or any other paneer or mushroom, then in that veg burger only you can have use this product one and product two. But when comes to company, so to in chart of accounts value sheet, first we will define what is company, then state, and you'll define in the given example you define division, you'll define product, you'll define future one, future two. In chart of account structure, so for the company, the sequence of whatever you have defined in the first step in chart of account value set, you will be define, you will give a sequence. Company is one, department state is two, division branch is three, then product is four, account is five, future one is six, future two is seven. Like that you will define. Then in chart of account structure, then chart of account structure instance. Say suppose you have different accounting method, cash and accrual. So you will so you can define in multiple, or you if you want to define in USD and you like a home currency and current currency. If you want to have different instances, you can have a different instance. It's just like a chart of account structure is a parent value, whereas child values are instances in which you can do a good number of transactions. It's a mirror of chart of account structure only. Then comes chart of account structure value set values. What is chart of account value set values is, say suppose if you take MACD is a company, MACD, but if in chart of account value set value, you will define for company segment, you will define uh, MACD India 1, MACD US 2, MACD Pakistan 3, MACD Nepal 4, MACD Bangladesh 5, MACD China 6, MACD Russia 7, all these things. If you take state, then like Andhra, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Maharashtra, Goa, Madhya Pradesh, everything. And if you take branch can be Karadi, or if you take state as Hyderabad, Telangana, then you have Hyderabad, Secunderabad, Karimnagar, and Khammam, all these things. And then comes natural accounts, sales accounts, sales purchase account, sales returns account, purchase account, then rent account, salaries account. All these accounts you will be defining in a chart of accounts, value set values. Then followed by uh, then followed by you'll select the convention you will be selecting in manage primary ledger. So then you will go and ahead and as per BR100 you will select, then you will do the legal addresses. For example, if you take Mumbai address, then you will write Mumbai address, then you will select legal jurisdiction, whatever jurisdiction is applicable and which is provided in the Excel of the client. By the client, you will be taking that legal jurisdiction. Then you will create a legal entity, and then whatever registration number which the client has mentioned, you will define that, and you'll go ahead and create a manage primary ledger. In manage primary ledger, all these four C's are chart of accounts, currencies, calendar, and convention. You will select all these four C's in manage primary ledger. After creating primary ledger, you will primary ledger is where you will record all the financial transactions, and you will you will go to assign legal entities, and you will select the um, you will assign legal entities, you will select the ledger, you will link the legal entity with the ledger, so that whatever legal entity and ledger are whatever legal entity is performing financial transactions is recorded in the ledger. In specified ledger options, you have you have certain requirements which are mandatory accounts which you need to define, like retained earnings account, cumulative translation adjustment account, suspense account, rounding dog difference account, intercurrency balancing account, which will be defined. And along with this, you need to define first what is your first open period, what is your general language, whether the journals require approval or not. All these things you will be defining in specified ledger options. Then whatever transactions 4Cs, whatever legal addresses, everything you have did, you will be doing review and submit accounting configurations. And afterwards you will go and as you have already created 15 step assign roles, you have already created. uh, so before, after you are assigning roles, I forgot to say that once you have created your roles, that general ledger, general accounting manager, then the immediate you will run retrieve latest LDAP and import users and role security data just to sync in with the with your instance. Then you will go ahead and you will do manage data access. So you will go to manage data access, one setup called manage data access, and you will select your name, that is Neha, and you will select general accountant, and whatever ledger you want to access, all these things you will be doing in manage data access for users. And so that you will have access to whatever you need to perform. Then then once you are done with your the above configuration, you will go ahead and you will try to open the period. See, even if you are opening 2010, but you need to for you to enter, you need to open this January 2024 period, and you will check whether you are able to post a journal. If you are able to post a journal, dummy journal or a testing journal, then that means that all your financial transactions are all your implementation steps are successful. That's why you are able to post a journal. These are the primary steps, but we also have revaluation concept. We also have cross validation rule concept. We also have GL translations, conversion, all these concepts which are required to learn, but these are not mandatory as of now for you. But later in latest point of stage, when we are doing practice in the instance, we will get to learn about that concepts. Okay. Any doubts up till now?